Hello. Hi everyone. I've ordered the Manta and Pumice. Pumice? What keycaps do you recommend? Honestly, so much works with the Manta and Pumice. Or Pumice, whatever you want to call it. Pumice. I think if you're going to go with anything, honestly, a nice, clean... I think a darker keycap set works really well there. Thank you, Alex, for building my OGR2. Excited for you to send it back. Damn. It's a good day for keyboard. Honestly, it is. It kind of is. It's a good keyboard today. Hello. Hi, everyone. Never been this early. Hi, Shiva. In for a treat? OGR2? Yeah. I'm nervous to build this. I don't know why. I hope I do it justice. Cannon Keys did send this out to us today. We're not keeping the build. This is being sent. I don't know who's getting this next, but someone's getting this next. I don't know what version we have either. I think we have FRL. Or not FRL. I think we have the FRL version of it. I don't know. I don't know which one we have. Who knows? Hi, Alex. USPS lost my Zen Pawn set. Any advice? I've already spoken to Novel Keys. They told me they can't do anything. Unfortunately, can't be. Oh my god, that's my other music. No, don't DMCA me this time, please. Honestly, dude, not much you can do. The sad part about all that, unfortunately, it's as much as I want to say like lean on the vendor. There's only so much the vendor can do. Like they can maybe put in a claim, but if like the claim doesn't go through, like that's kind of on the shipper. Sometimes there's just not much you can do. Like I've also lost things in the mail. Not shipping to other people, but just people shipping to me or companies shipping to me, and it's always up to the shipping company. I know it's not probably the answer you want to hear. That's probably the crappy part about this right now. Found out today Antipo did a B-stock batch of Numas in midnight, and one was the color I... Wait, did you not get it? JQ, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1s. Also, Astro, thank you, and thank you guys. Thank you guys all so much. Astoro and JQ, thanks for the gifted. They took like a month. I did get a refund in the end. Yeah, you could do that, because I think with USPS, you get a few dollars back no matter what. I would definitely file the claim. I would say on the majority of packages I've shipped that has been lost or whatever, claims have been made, and at least I get $100. Like, I don't know what it is in America, but at least I get something, you know? Also, this lens has been freaking out lately. The focus is not perfect. So, my dad used to work for USPS, and I can't bring myself to hate them, but there's certainly a lot of problems. Every company will have a lot of problems, unfortunately. There's not much any of us can really do at the end of the day. It is the unfortunate part there. Hi, everyone. You guys like the t-shirt? Omnitype sent this over. It's ECDC. And then the back, I don't know if you guys can even see it. There it goes. The back of the shirt. It's pretty cool. Take it off. Oh, what the fuck? Huh? That Omnitype guy are good people. Yeah, they're pretty good. My dad used to buy us postal truck toys, and I didn't realize he was joking. I thought he was really in the post office. Oh, you thought he was buying it because he was in the post office? That's funny. Unk band for real, for real? Okay, you know what, dude? Bro's gonna fly away with those lats? Excuse me? Bro, there's nothing here. There's nothing. Look, there's nothing at all. Okay? I don't wanna... There's nothing there. Where can I get a shirt like this? I assume Omnitype, but I'm honestly not sure now. I don't know what Scotty's talking about. Put more... Oh, honestly, it can get kind of chilly down here, so... I get you. I get you, dude. Hello, Alex. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Honestly, guys, it is not the end of the week for me. I wish it was. Tomorrow, I thought today I got a lot of work done. I did. But tomorrow I'm in for a treat. But then I think the rest of the week is like pretty normal. I didn't realize how close Toronto is to Buffalo. I assume you guys get cold. We get cold sometimes, yeah. Alex, can we ban Annette? Unfortunately, I don't want to. Any recommendations on keycaps for Mirage and Copper Envoy? Oh, fuck, that's actually a tough pairing. I don't know the answer to that one there. Mirage, I feel like Noel worked well with it if you want something a bit more light. GMK Manta would look good on it, oddly enough. Honor Dark would look good. Black on white, white on black, you know? If you just want GMK sets, other than that, I don't really know non-GMK sets, you know? If we ban Anit, we will lose 20% of chat engagement. Is that true? Does someone have a stat on that? Building a keyboard as I watch you, very satisfying. Thank you, Corin. Looking fresh, thank you, Shiva. Don't kill me, guys. So, any new updates, everyone? Anything cool happening? I have nothing cool happening. I lost one of my filters for my camera lenses. I cannot find it for the life of me. Treasure Train? What the fuck's that? I never know what any of these new things are. Unlock a limited time 35% off gifted subs at level 5 during this train. Interesting. Always something new Twitch is cooking up. What camera do you shoot on? You mean like the streams? Or outside of the streams? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I lost my filter. I was trying to find my polarizing filter, and I have one of them for a 72mm, but I don't need that 72mm because that's for my actual stills camera, and I can't find my other one. Now I gotta spend money on another one, which I hate because they're like 30-40 bucks. Both. This is an A7R2, which is a bit older. Top down is an XS20 from Fuji. The side camera, which is this one here that I'm pointing at, that one's a XT3. And then I now shoot with, outside of this for video, I shoot with an FX30 outside of it. But then for photo work, I do something else, just because I kind of don't like a lot of photo cameras. I'm very particular with how I take photos. So I've gone through just about every brand. For the Manta, how close to MOQ do we have to get it to run? It's fine. We're not there yet, but if we don't hit it, we're at a point now where I think me and Bull will just buy out the extras or something. So we're good. Don't worry about it. It's looking good. Although if you guys still want it, go for it. But we're at that point where I think like it's fine no matter what, which gives me lots of confidence and hope. But I mean, who knows? Maybe people will refund last minute. Who fucking knows? I don't know. But hey, you never know. 500 for Bull to Dance. We're very far off 500. Not even halfway. But yeah. If you guys want Bull to dress up in a Manta suit. I played Battlefield 6 yesterday and couldn't finish because Florida weather made the sky fall and thunder everywhere. I also heard there was tons of hackers. Is that true? I heard there was tons. Yeah, I want to get a polarizing lens for this because I'm sick of how the light reflects on these keycaps. And if I get the polarizing lens, it should cut off all this reflection and kind of look like this, which I think will look way cleaner.
Please don't be a 65 or 75 today. Every time you review a decent one, my wallet takes a hit.
Honestly, I get you. Dude, my weakness is 65s and 60s. Hey Alex, it's been a while. I'm the guy who works at the tiny shop. I recently picked up a Ruber Haku. Any thoughts on it? Have you gotten a chance to check one out? Okay, so I think the Ruber Haku is a cool looking board. I don't like what they did with the sale of the board. I am actually like vehemently against how they did that sale, and I've made that very, very, clear. But it's a cool looking board. It's fine. Like I think it's really neat. Also, how's Tiny Shop going? Mike? What the fuck? What happened to the mic? Alex, can I work for you? So I looked at my mic settings now. I was like, what's going on with my mic? Maybe it was about something else. Is my mic peaking a bit? Is my mic peaking? I don't even see it. Is it? Volume is peaking a bit, I think. Is it peaking, guys? Like, is it too loud? I haven't touched anything. Doesn't seem like it is. DNA, thank you so much for the tier 1, dude. So nice. Your mom's
peaking. True Shot official gifted a tier 1 sub to Sydney.
Sounds regular. Maybe just me. I mean, if you guys want, I can turn it down a little bit. Thank you, though, DNA. I appreciate it. Your mustache is peaking? Damn. All right. Let's take a look. Again, I think Manic actually built this. Manic, whenever I get anything from Manic, by the way, Manic packs it so nicely. And then I look at him and I go, I wish I was this neat. I think Manic sent this to me, right? Ah. All right. Let's see. Let's see this board. This is the OGR2. And it comes in at around... Actually, this is the Canadian dollars. 1 second. Let me switch it back to USD because I was checking Canadian 615, 440 American. Hot swap is $5 more, if that matters to you guys. It is a cool looking board. I actually think, out of all the stuff AKB's done in the last little bit, the OGR is one of my faves. Oh, my camera hates this right now. Whoa. Okay, let's take a quick peek. What's your favorite vintage 1980s style keyboard? I'm gonna be real, I've never put thought into that. I'm not sure. Damn. Manic really does pack this nice. Warm regards from Indonesia. Hi, Ross. How you doing? I'm excited to take a look. Do you think there is a difference between copper, brass, stainless for the bottom weight? I mean, okay. If you really want to get into like the nitty gritty of it, yeah, there's a little bit of a difference when it comes to some sounds. Overall, though, I've used all those materials, and I will say, not really. Like, yes, there is, but if you're kind of just not listening closely, which you normally probably wouldn't do, then yeah, there's not much of a difference. But for everyone who's into the hobby and into the experience, yeah, for sure. I definitely think there's a bit of a difference. I almost got a job offer from Alex, but ADHD. Wait, what's going on? Your videos and website are a great resource. Thanks for sharing. Thanks, Flower. Appreciate you. This is nice. Look at this. Dude, my camera does not like anything today. It is just not vibing today. Look at this. God damn. Can you check my last suggestion, honest suggestion from, or last comment, honest suggestion from Mike? I'm sure you won't get any peaking, says Annette, if you turn your mic all the way down to 0. Oh. Oh, me and Avo both timed him out. That's crazy. Although I don't know how to untime him out because I used the quick thing and I don't know how to untime him out. So that's going to be on Avo. Do you still not want to ban Annette? Ah, dude, this is a nice looking keyboard. So there's a lot to love about this. It is a total vibe. I love this thing. Coolest looking side profile for this. You got that little bit of a cherry lip over here too. I don't think this has the sticker for it, but there's going to be a cool sticker that goes on the bottom of this. It is just such a beast, this thing, man. It's chunky. It's nice. It looks great. Everything's a bit cold, so there's a lot of fingerprints on this that'll disappear. Got the pen rail for the pen. Oh. Again, I really like this board. Biggest 60% ever. Well, not quite a 60. But it is gorgeous. It can either be an XT or a TKL, like an FRL TKL, depending on which way you flip this thing type deal and which one you buy. So there's different layouts. We have one of the other layouts here. I don't know what Manic built. I haven't had a chance to look at anyone else's content. But I think this is the FRL TKL. I think Diego did this, or Marcia did this. I think Marcia did the FRL TKL, which I don't think we'll do today. I think maybe we'll just leave it to the XT, because I kind of like the XT. But I do like the way that you can kind of customize this and just pick and choose what you want. I think that's super neat. Love, love, love that. But very, very pretty looking keyboard. Very nice. So, we can get to... Oh, dude, wait. What are the colors? Is one of the colors that... Oh, my God. Fool's Dolch? Okay, I think, again, with a lot of the AKB stuff, the colors on these boards are always sick. The Fool's Dolch is more of like a brown. It is 100% the best color. If you guys are planning on buying this, because again, this is not really a new, like it is new, but like it's not new. We've seen this before. It is 100% the best color. 1000%. This is so nice. So if you guys are buying this, please buy that one there. 110%. Alex, if you had this, would you always have a spot for your pen? Yeah, dude, if I did have this, I would have a place to put my pen. Look how nice this would work. It would just, the pen would just sit there all the time. I think it's trying to focus on nothing in the middle here, and it's such a flat ano. By the way, the ano looks great on this. It does kind of look nice, right? Some other details about this keyboard, if you guys are interested. So where's the specs? Oh my gosh. It's a 21.5 millimeter effective front height. So I think that's usually the effective is what I like for effective. I'll measure what the actual front height is because I don't think it's here. It's manufactured by HANGOUT. It has a CF plate by default. It's supposed to be VIA compatible, but we'll see. It should be, because it's by UPOS, and then Cipulot's making the EC version, which is amazing, by the way. Cip PCBs are fucking fantastic. But yeah, 10-degree typing angle, inspired by vintage cherry design. Cool different layouts you can pick when you buy the board. Good colors. Cool sticker on the back. I mean, this is a cool project already. I think the price point's actually pretty good. I don't know how you guys feel about the price point for this, but I think $440 is like actually pretty reasonable for this, considering how chunky this is. All right, let's take a look at, I guess, do I need the plate here or what's in here? I guess we got to figure out what we need. I feel really good about that price, but I haven't had, I've had hands-on experience. Yeah, technically you have. Technically you have had hands-on experience. What makes one PCB better than the other? Ooh, interesting question. So I can't answer this in excruciating detail, but what I can tell you is this, based off of experience. So not only does a designer of a PCB, so the person who actually crafts the PCB, not only does that matter in a lot of cases, because they might have ways that they're going to get their fabrication process done differently, the way that they do their traces, stuff like that. But the parts on a PCB matter a lot as well. So if you guys have ever purchased like cheaper keyboards, for example, and the cheaper keyboards, like they just die after a while, or the parts tend to fail and you have to like replace the PCB, those matter a lot. So this comes down to literally every part, diodes, everything, even the what's it called, the contact pads. All this stuff matters, and cheaper PCBs use cheaper materials for that, or just cheap out on things, so you get a bad PCB. Some of these designers like Cipulot, Gondo, Yonkar, among other great designers for PCBs, they have better processes that they use to make their PCBs. So I feel a lot more confident when I get something like from Gondo, Yonkar, Cipulot. I like them a lot more. I haven't had a single like major issue with any of their PCBs. Wilbud too. Wilbud's not really making a whole lot these days, but yeah, Wilbud was amazing too when he was doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's kind of like why I would stick to, and PCBs to me are the most important aspect of like how picky I am. It's not just like a switch where you can kind of just desolder it, take it out. Heine makes some good ones too, but he's not doing any more right now, I don't think. Yeah, Cycle 7 PCB was awful. I remember that, yeah. So a lot of those things matter when you're picking PCBs. So when I sometimes like you see me get like excited about a PCB because a certain designer made it. It's just I know their quality, or their name speaks quality. And I think that's the major thing of when I get excited about like Sipulot PCBs, and I'm like, hell yeah, I like that this project is backed by that. They tend to be a bit pricier, but it's well worth it for longevity of your keyboard product. So there, that's the long answer, I guess, or maybe the simplified answer. I'm not even sure. Eating jalapeno Cheetos for dinner? Hell yeah.
Bro, this board deserves GMK Dolch.
I don't have Dolch.
Never mind. Anyways, how to use and 5 times in a row grammatically. And man owned a store called this and that and hired another man to make a sign for it. When it was finished, the owner inspected the work. He discovered that the spaces were wrong, so he said the space between this and that is different. Please fix it. Regardless, GMK Dolch perchance?
Huh? Dude, Zany's messages are getting harder to understand every message. I don't even know what was being said there at this point. Even I'm shocked. I don't even understand what was said there. I hope you like him, Campy. We're doing 65 XT. Maybe I do this carbon fiber plate? I'm not going to do solder because I don't feel like desoldering this. Has anyone done solder yet? Because I have to send it to the next person. So let's just use hot swap. It doesn't support the 7U spacebar. Was that on the change list? I will double check. He's reaching deeper into the metaverse. For real, dude. Honestly. I think that's unique to the PCB. I'm just going to triple check. No. Okay, it probably is just unique to the PCB, but then let me also just double check the website here. Oh no, it does say it will have it, so perhaps it's just this PCB. Maybe that's what you meant, Manic. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding. But it will have it. I think this PCB just doesn't have all the capabilities yet. So, just as an FYI. Oh, sorry, Manic. I misunderstood. I thought you meant unique to the hot swap PCB. Alrighty, let's open this guy up. Let's start building a keyboard today. Dude, I really wanted to go live today and build an additional keyboard. But honestly, guys, I had to redo my schedule. And next week is looking busy. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm also very much looking forward to it. It's these sockets. Okay, interesting thing about this, because I'm pretty sure this is... I mean, I'm going to speak from some experience right now. We got these done on the Manta as well. These little purple ones. They're not the final sockets that we ended up going with. And if this isn't... Oh, wait, this does have a 7U. Huh? Doesn't support 7U. What? Is it just, it has it but it doesn't line up? Oh, okay. Back to what I was saying. My bad. I got distracted easy. Okay, we found that these purple ones, these are no name as well. I have no idea whose sockets these are. We were curious. These might be like a smidge taller than the regular hot swap sockets. Because we were talking to some other people about these purple ones. Not necessarily a bad thing, but if your keyboard has really tight tolerances, it might be a weird thing. Again, not a negative or a positive, just an observation in case anyone's ever wondering. Very random observation. All right, put this to this side. Let's put our PCB to this side and let's get a plate. I'm sorry to say, but not doing solder on stream anymore will not make you build a keyboard in less than 3 business days. Damn, it is just like... He's asking for Avo to ban him. We're not doing solder today. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I have 2 filters left for my desoldering gun. And Amazon has been really slow with... because For some reason, Amazon doesn't have the filters I need in stock. They're all like, you have to order and then they come in. And they haven't come in. So I don't know if I have the, because I have to desolder stuff over the weekend. I really don't know if I have the filters to do this. What I will do though is let you guys pick the plate. So interesting thing about these plates, the carbon fiber one, let's move this to the side. The carbon fiber one has a lot of relief cuts and leaf springs basically around the whole edges of the PC or the plate here. Really cool. Like that a lot, which is not usually something you find in like a more plasticky plate. This has nothing. So this is pretty standard of PC, where PC doesn't have that. It doesn't really need it from how flexible it is, but who knew that desolder filters would hit that hard by tariffs? Yeah, trust me, I've been trying to source them for like the last like month, and every time I order them, they either get stuck in transit or they just don't come in, so. I do like the carbon fiber one. What do you guys want to build with today? What do you guys think? And yeah, we can't do 7U because it doesn't align with the keyboard properly today, so we're only going to do 6.25U. I hope that's not a problem. You can see it doesn't align properly. I wonder if that's just a problem for the PCB or if that's a problem for the plate. We're going to do the XT layout. I think the XT is more my thing on this than the FRL TKL, but I think Marcia built FRL TKL in case you guys want to watch it. CF, all right, CF it is. CF it is, baby. Let's put some stuff to the side for now. Shiz might be cooked, Mr. Odos. Wait, what happened? No, it doesn't align properly. So we can only use 6.25U, see? Didn't you do the V1 with CF and Nixies? Pretty positive I did. I'm pretty positive. Well, that's going to be my next question is non-XT? Wait, what? What do you guys want to use for switches? So Canon Key sent a few. I don't know what these are actually. I was trying to look them up, but I couldn't find them. Or we have milky yellows. Granites? Do you guys want granites? I actually lubed a batch for myself for another build this week. You guys want granites then? I wasn't planning on using these for today, but I mean, I have to take them out anyways. I'm interested in the CK switches. What are these anyways? Let me look this up. Anything but milky. Wow, you guys don't like milky? Also, X2, thank you so much. What's up with you, man? Thank you so much for the 11 months. They're Mizu Minks. Oh, I like Mink switches. Those are good ones. Okay, so we have 3 options. You guys can pick. Apparently, these have already been done, though. Apparently, Mech Merlin already built with these. If that doesn't matter to you guys, then whatever. But we have granites. These were dry, and I lubed them with GS2. These are stock lube by Gatoron. And these are done with, I don't remember what spring. They're done with some spring and some other stuff. I don't know. These are fully custom modded, though. I don't remember what I put inside them. I literally lubed them today, and I don't remember. Pull? All right, I'll pull it up. I also ordered a new keycap set today. Switches, granite, mink switches, and milky. No additional votes for points. We're not doing that today. Okay, dude. Gurokawa is calling my name. I fucking love that set. So yes, I'm considering getting that. And then I did pick up an additional set of Wob. Because I'm the most boring motherfucker on the planet. So, Cherry Blues I do not have. Get Gurokawa. I am this close, dude. I am like, I need to snag the entire set. But I'm honestly like, I'm kind of considering just picking up novelties for myself. At least. But oh my god, are those novelty sets amazing for Kurokawa, dude. It is so good. Honestly, Vesu just continues to impress. I'm gonna get Latin. I don't like the hiragana part of it, although I guess it kind of fits, but I'm gonna just get the Latin set. I don't think I want hiragana. Did you see that the list of artisan collaborators? I did, dude. It's crazy. You should make a book or something to show off all your keyboards and collections. Yeah, honestly, the Way Too Lucky, I know we're, this month, bro, I think is cooked for me. I have no extra time this month. I did not hesitate on Kurokawa. Dude, it's so good. Really tempted to get that set with a lilac board. I think it'll work great with silver too. Like, I'm confident in that set. But again, I'm kind of biased because Vesu just is a sick designer. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just super biased towards him. So nice.
I can't believe it's not butter-goated lube. People say how are your switches so buttery, and I say you wouldn't believe it if I told you.
I gotta use that as a slogan. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, dude. Yeah, dude, the desk pads on Kurokawa are actually super nice as well. I want to get one of the desk pads, but I don't use desk pads anymore, so I feel like I'm going to waste my money on that. Like, I use these, which I don't even love this. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Yeah, well, we'll see if I'm tempted. I really want one just because I feel like it will complete the set for me and it'll be really cool, but we'll see, I guess. I don't know why I put 5 minutes on the poll. I guess we'll do stabilizers as this decides. You need a Greg desk. I really hope that set never reruns. I'm praying. Absolutely praying, dude. Did you get some Night V4 stabs? Did those launch today? No, I actually have so many cherry stabs I still have to get through. I haven't really needed to purchase anything, unless I purchased it for clients. That makes sense. That makes sense. They sold out for an hour. Dude, I swear to God, it kind of like, I don't know why. Is my theory correct? Are night stabs just not made in bulk or something? Are they just like purposely not sold in large mass scale so people feel FOMO when they get released? That's how I'm feeling, bro. I'm feeling like they purposely trickle out stock just to make you feel like you need to buy them. 1 per hour? I feel the same thing? Bro, it's stupid. There's no way these things are not made in bulk. I was able to get 100 sets before they did. Okay, dude. You know what, Lane? Can I have one? You mind if I get one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stabs. Easy peasy. Would you see milky yellows and MX2A blacks are essential? Should I buy them? Just try them out. I like them. See, I think out of all the switches I've used over the last X amount of years, I keep coming back to 2 switches. MX2As, milky yellows, and then there's stuff in between that I've really fallen in love with, like KTT roses, some other stuff, but I really think they're like the 2 switches that I always come back to. I don't know how to vote on the phone. I really don't. So, see, this is a tough one too. I personally feel I'm really into the keyboard hobby. I go through phases in what I like in the keyboard hobby. Like there's, a bunch of sub things in the keyboard hobby, like switches, keycaps, etc. I think when it comes to, if you're going down like the switches category, I think you should try both of them. I really do. I think you should give classic switches a shot. And I think you'd be surprised. I really do think you'd be surprised in how much you like them. Need some advice? I'm looking for a soft bottom out, either linear or tactile. I feel like you would probably want to go a full travel switch. And then I almost feel like the spring would matter the most there. Okay, you know what, guys? You guys are being strange. There's a few switches that I really want more / sets of, and I can never find them on sale. Which ones? Stub stems? My stub stems came in. I just haven't opened the box. I literally picked them up today. How about long poles? HMX preferably. I swear it was lag. Oh, you swear? I don't know if there's any long poles that have a soft bottom out. I think that's kind of the opposite of what you'd probably want to be looking at. You know? Alright, granite switches are the winner. At least that's what popped up on my screen, so we'll use granite switches today. Those loop pens look chill. How long have you been using them, and do you have one sentence review of them? They are handy. That is the review. The review on the loop pen is they are extremely handy. I'll add the word extremely in there. I've gone through 2.5 of these, but I also do a lot of keyboard stuff. I feel like if you're just doing your own keyboard stuff, this will last you a little while. So they're nice. They're really handy. It just makes it you don't have to have like a brush, you know, the other stuff. Just you can have one thing, and you just one hand you can twist it, flip it back over. Kind of speeds up the process a little bit. Do all HMX just sound the same? Oh no, I actually do think HMX can make different sounding switches. But because of the sheer vast quantity that HMX ends up making, a lot of them end up sounding, or they feel like they sound same, because there's very minor differences between some of these things. That is the one issue HMX has kind of fallen into, and they've kind of become over the years, is because they just make too many things. You know? Too many things. Indeed. Exactly what I've been saying. Yeah, they just... That is like their blessing and also their pitfall, you know? A Glazer / Schiller for saying that. What, for HMX? I like HMX stuff, but I do feel like they've oversaturated their own market, which is like crazy to think about. Yeah, I agree with Adept. There is a difference between like 1989 and Sennheiser for sure. But then the problem is, here's the funny part about what, again, just to kind of go over it with a visual example, is in between these two switches, they've now added 20 switches of variants. What would be the smarter thing, in my opinion, is just work on making less variances, but just keep going in different directions. But instead, they had 20 things of variance, so that's why when you pick like this switch and maybe this switch, you're like, well, these sound exactly the same. So, what Lane said too, they'll release 2 switches, and then the only difference is that one is 3.6 and one is 3.7. I agree. It's like JWK recolors. Oh, the good old days. Milky Yellows are the yellow top, black bottom. There's 2 different versions of Milky Yellows. So these are the ones with black bottoms. And then I also have the regular ones. These, they sound somewhat similar. I have noticed that these have a bit more sharpness to them. Depending on what you're going for, these are really nice too. These are really nice. Depends on what you're going for though. I prefer the full milky ones, but there are certain boards I prefer this on. Like for example, if I want something a bit more sharp on a board that isn't as clacky, let's just say, I go for these.
HMX slander will not be tolerated.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. Is it the same price as regular Milky? It should be. At least I bought them for the same price. That's on me, though, cousin. I appreciate you pointing that out, dude. We're not going to slander HMX no more. Whoever does it, we're going to shame. This one still. Should you do a blind taste test to see if you can actually tell the difference? Huh? What are we tasting? What am I tasting? Switches? Do we actually have an HMX fandom? Yes. Or no. I don't know. Whatever the right answer is. How about if I sing the praises of HMX from on high? What does that sound like? What's the song? I haven't tried the stub stems yet. I will open it up soon. Not today. Maybe not tomorrow either. Tomorrow I'm going to be kind of diving deep into built-in keyboards off stream, but I will open them up soon and then I will figure it out with you guys. But I'm honestly not sure. But I pinky swear, we'll look it up together. Or we'll do it together one day. Probably next week. We're doing the Encore tomorrow too. The new Encore. That's actually why I lubed all these switches today, was so I can prep for tomorrow's stream, but I don't know what we'll use for tomorrow. Are you going to play Battlefield 6 Open Beta? Guys, I feel so... Okay, I'm gonna be open with you guys about personal life stuff right now. I can't get back into gaming right now. It's weird because I go through phases with things. I just can't. Like, I tried playing Cyberpunk because I don't remember Cyberpunk at all, and I played 20 minutes of it the other day, and I got bored as fuck, and I got off. I can barely sit through TFT anymore. I tried some other new games, and I played like 20 minutes of each. The only game I had somewhat fun with recently is when I played, oh my god, not Elden Ring. What is it called? The one that you... Night Rain. I played a little bit of Night Rain. That was sort of fun. Like, I played that. Maybe because I was playing with people. I play Overwatch with some friends, but honestly, I'm just kind of talking to them while we play. I don't know, man. There's just been nothing super great that's been catching my attention. I was talking to Manoli. He says I should really try Expedition 33. I don't know, man. It's just, I can't. Like, there's just nothing that interests me. I've tried Outer Wilds. I didn't really care for it. But yeah, nothing has been, like, fun. I even tried playing the Oblivion remaster. I was falling asleep. Like, I was just like, yeah, this is boring. But it's weird. Then I can do other things, like, on my computer, and it keeps me entertained. Like, I'll watch, like, a documentary, you know, and I'll be like, oh, this is the best thing ever. But these games, like, I don't know, I just feel so bored playing them. I've replayed The Witcher, like, 4 times. As much as I want to, Jason. It's a great game. Helldivers was okay. Like, again, I played with friends. I don't think I can play games alone anymore, man. That's called getting old. Listen, guys, let's not go down that route, please. I'm forever young, all right? Please, I beg you. The only thing that's been really holding my attention is my Game Boy. That's it. That's the only device that's really been holding my attention. But to sit on the computer these days to play games, I can't. The only thing I can really tell you guys is the only reason I might not care to sit in front of the computer anymore is because I'm in front of the computer all day anyways. So I think, like, moving from this seat to another seat is just not my thing. I think I just need to either be in, like, couch gaming, like, you know, whatever it's called. I think that's kind of what it is too. Where do you have your gaming PC? I find that keeping my gaming stuff in office. Oh yeah, it's separated right now, Wingy, for sure. I want the Legion Go or something like that next, but I don't have the money to buy one right now, if I'm being honest. I had to make some other purchases. Mainly for work. So, kind of have to sacrifice on the personal side a bit. So nice.
Have we considered playing Solitaire?
I love Solitaire. But, have I considered it as of recent? I'm gonna be honest, no. Should I? Is there like a good Solitaire I should play? That's why I have a hard time playing games on weekdays, even though I don't work from home. It's tough, man. Like, I think I'm just getting bored of sitting down in front of a PC at this point here. But then again, I don't think I can also play console games. I think I just need to be playing on, like, a little device, you know? But yeah, I don't know, man. I just have not been having a lot of fun. I don't know what it is about all these games coming out. And then I look on Steam and it's like all adult games. Anything like new and upcoming, you look on the new thing and it's like porn, basically. And you're just like, what is this? And there's like one half decent game that's like an indie game that might be coming out on the new and trending tab. So that's it for Steam. Steam always feels cooked to me these days. Peak I played with some friends, but you know, Peak is one of those games too where it's like I played it through once or twice and it was fun, and then it becomes same. Cook, Steam like dim sum? Maybe a little. Peak is friend. It is definitely friend gaming for sure. You definitely have to play with friends. The only game I really want to play, but I haven't pulled the trigger on, I wouldn't mind playing Last of Us on PC. I have it. I think I have Last of Us 1, but it didn't work very well when I bought it a long time ago, so I never played it. So I might play that. Who knows? We'll see. Play it on stream? I don't think I have a face cam or anything for my gaming setup though, so it'd just be me gaming with my voice on a terrible microphone. Since you enjoy building things so much, have you ever tried Valheim or Enshrouded? Okay, let me tell you guys a story about when I played Valheim one time. All right. Okay. So one day, I asked one of my friends. I said, "Do you want to play Valheim with me?" And she's like, "Hell yeah, let's play." So we played. We started playing, and we asked one of our other friends, "You want to get on?" And I said. And then he said, "Yeah, I'll get on too." But I already knew he played Valheim. So I told him straight up, I said, "If you bring in any of your equipment from the last time we played, you better not show up." He said, "I'm not gonna." He brought his equipment. So we ended up just decimating everything. And then we both got bored. That's it. Boo? I know. This was like a while ago. The Last of Us 1 is amazing. 2 is definitely one of the games best. Sorry, 2 is definitely one of the games ever, like best games ever made. In it. Sorry, I couldn't understand your sentence. In it. I was into Rocket League, but I'm also just like, I don't know, man. I think competitive games I'm also just over. I want a good story game, but I just don't. I don't know what game to play. The only one that everyone keeps telling me to play is Expedition 33. That's the one everyone keeps going back to and telling me I gotta play this thing. I couldn't get into Hogwarts game. I played it through for a little bit, and then at one point I kind of got stuck at something, and I just said, forget it right now. Oh, that's what you're trying to say, and it's just been made, it just exists? Oh, interesting. So it wasn't good? I'm excited for this board. It's also why I'm not able to get a Manta. Dude, hell yeah. If it's your preference, get the one that's your preference. You don't have to be regretful on another board, you know? I think this is a sick board. I'll say this again. This month has been absolutely insane for keyboards. Star Citizen? How is Star Citizen? I always hear about that game, but I don't know anyone who ever actually plays it. Is it actually good? Store Citizen? I've heard that joke as well. My favorite build for the Manta, aluminum, and then either granites or MX2As. I don't try to sell anyone on it anymore. I mean, that's fair. I get why. Will I build a Space 80 R2? Yeah, maybe soon. Cut corners. And I got my first keyboard because I watched you. SS first. Dude. SS8P. I guess is it SAP? Dude. I want to know which one it was. Tell me what keyboard it was, my friend. Alright, let's put this on. Do these all actuate? We're looking good. Yes, sir. Alright, we'll do some granites on this. Granites. Let me put everything else away though. I'm gonna put these back in the box. Dude, I was in freaking high school when they first announced Star Citizen. Hold on, pause. Was Star Citizen announced in 2013? Has it really been that long? I thought maybe like 2020 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe 2019? 2016? Holy fuck. That is nuts. It was announced in like 2011? Jesus. It's been out for quite a long time. Elder Scrolls 6 is almost breaking that. Well, okay. I've given up with Bethesda. Bethesda fucking sucks. I've given up with them entirely. They have not wowed me in anything they've created in such a long time. Let's keep it a fucking buck here, dude. Bethesda has literally dropped the ball. On every occasion that they've had the ball in their hands, they've dropped it. Let's keep it a fucking buck. The last good Bethesda game was
waiting for
New Vegas. Hi, Patty. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. New Vegas was good. Butterfingers? Yeah, little Butterfingers right now. Baldur's Gate's really good. I played through it already, though. Far Cry is literally recycled trash. Far Cry? Oh, you mean the new ones? No, the new ones we don't talk. I hate the new ones. Bethesda didn't make New Vegas. Were they just publishers? I don't remember who made it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember much of the Fallout games, like who made them and stuff like that. New Far Cry's ass? Far Cry stopped being good after number 3. After number 3, I stopped caring about the game. Then they just recycled the same fucking formula over and over and over again. And that was Far Cry. And now Far Cry sucks. Man, I feel like GTA is getting set up to disappoint with all the hype. Dude, I'm telling you, they should have just dropped the game. Like, they shouldn't have said anything and just put it in stores and said, go have fucking fun with this. They should have not hyped up nothing. I kind of feel like that would have been more hype. Although I'm not a GTA fan, I'll tell you right now. I really don't care for GTA games. Far Cry 4 was good? Which one was 4 again? Was 4 the America one? No, it was 5 or something, right? What was 4? 4 was with... Oh, fuck. I don't... In the mountains. Far Cry 4. Oh, yeah, this one. But this was the... Was this the American one? Or where was this set? Where was this game... Oh, no, you're right. It was like Nepal or Tibet. Yeah, this one wasn't that bad. You're right. I didn't mind this one. I think maybe this... You're right. Maybe this was the last good one. It's crazy how different Far Cry 1 is compared to the rest of the games, though. Same with Far Cry 2. Is that a Wildcat bag? I have no clue. I don't even know where this bag came from. It was just in my collection of bags that I reuse and recycle. I've yet to play Far Cry 2. Everyone glazes it so much. Okay. I will be the only person probably who doesn't glaze Far Cry 2. It was good. It had a lot of cool things at the time. I did replay it. Not recently, but I did replay it. And my gripe with Far Cry 2 is malaria, basically. Okay? And I say that as a joke because literally every 2 seconds I feel like I have to pop something in my character's body to take care of the malaria. I found it kind of annoying compared to number 1 and 3. But it was still a good game. But I think 1 and 3 were much better. I think everyone has a big gripe with malaria. Okay, you know what I mean in it. Weren't Far Cry 1 and 2 made by a totally different dev team? I believe so, yes. Far Cry 3 was peak. Far Cry 3 was really good. I think it was more, correct me if I'm wrong, I think a lot of people preferred the acting by the characters, and like the voice acting of Far Cry 3. Dude, the fire physics I remember very specifically, because my father is a big gamer as well, he played Far Cry 2 with us, and he was so impressed by just we would just burn shit down just to see how the fire physics reacted. It was so cool. Malaria is to Far Cry as Dysentery is. Oh, I've heard about the Oregon Trail thing, yeah. Did you by any chance play BMW? What's that one there? Crisis? Does anyone remember Crisis? Crisis was I don't know. I loved Crisis. I loved the story of Crisis. I loved the suits of Crisis. The graphics were sick at the time. I thought it was a cool game. But can you run Crisis? Hollow Knights? I just... Listen, man. There's been a few good games over the last few years, but I feel like we haven't had bangers after bangers in a long time. So nice. Gad, thank you so much for the 9 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. It's been a while since we've had just pure bangers one after another. Prototype was an interesting game. You know what they should do? And I keep saying this, okay? I've said this for years, and I think I won't die happy until I see another one. It was a game called Republic Commando. It was a Star Wars game. I fucking loved that game. And for some reason, they just... Like, they keep on making other Star Wars crap, but we haven't got a sequel to that or just a remake of that, anything. It was so good. And I think with the current tech these days we have, we could make an even better Republic Commando game. It would be insane. Disney will never make a sequel, though. I know. They'll never will. Disney will never touch any of the Clone Trooper stuff, which is so strange that they don't do any of that stuff. Star Wars X Classic Rainbow Six? I mean, dude. There's an unofficial RTX remake in the works. I wonder how that'll look, though. Like, it's still gonna have the same character models and stuff? Wait, I don't have sound. Can someone replay what switches he's using? I'm using granite switches. Rainbow Six Vegas plays like that Star Wars game. I mean, how cool would it be to have like a crossover like that? You know what I'm saying? Cut corners. But some of the best ever last few Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate, Expedition. I played Elden Ring, loved it. I played Baldur's Gate, loved it. Expedition I haven't played. I probably should. It's weird though, but I just don't feel like for the time, like the last like 10 years even, maybe not 10 years, the last 5 years, I feel like there hasn't been a lot of great games that have captured me. And I've played a lot of games. Just not a lot has captured me. Everything's been alright. Everything seems to be very focused on competition and competitive stuff, which is fine. But a lot of that stuff gets hella repetitive to me, and I get really bored really quickly. So yeah, I need to play Expedition. I should pick it up. It's not multiplayer, is it? I can't play with friends? Oh. Am I putting these in the right slots? There's only one slot to put here. Oh, Black Myth Wukong. I have not played Black Myth, no. I think this is wrong. I think I gotta put this one here on the other side. That side. Just a single player game? Oh. I have tried with 205. Baron, whenever I lubed it with 205, it literally sounded exactly like the stock switches that we did. So the only way I can get it to be different is if I do GS2. But yeah, I have tried. It just wasn't different enough for me, and I felt like it wasn't worth my time. My partner has been playing Dota 2 for over 10 years now, and I still don't get how people can stay focused on one game for so long. I guess it's does your partner play with friends? Sometimes it's just a friend thing, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, like, yeah, whenever I'm playing alone competitively, like for competitive games, like, it's like a 1 hour, once in a blue moon thing. I can't do it anymore. Expedition made me bawl my eyes out? Really? Interesting, okay. Hopefully it'll go on sale soon. I'll pick it up once it's on sale. I think this year here though, my Christmas present that I want to save up for myself, I would love to get a handheld like Steam Deck or one of the new stuff like the Legion or whatever is good. I would love that because I feel like I'd play more video games. If I don't have to sit in front of a computer, I feel like I'd actually play Steam games like that. Dota 2 also frequently changes their heroes multiple times a year. Do they actually? I didn't know that. It's game of the year. They won't give it to you easy like that. Well, damn. All right. The granite switch is looking cute as fucking this. So let's start taking things apart. Kind of have to be careful with this plate. Let's start taking this bad boy apart. So let's get my screwdriver kit. I think you forgot to solder. God damn it, Annie. Dota 2 also adds new mechanics, so if you haven't played in a year, you'd be lost when you first came back. Yeah. I never really got into Dota. I couldn't do it myself, so. Dota was just one of those games where I sucked so bad at it. I jump back into RuneScape every 5 years or so, but eventually it always feels like a job. That's how I felt about World of Warcraft. It started feeling like a job and I did not have fun playing it. I really thought it was boring for that reason. Actually, let me use this for screws. What's weapons? Build experience so far with the OGR2. Standard fare. I mean, if you're going hot swap, this is super easy. The plate felt really good to pop switches into, but again, I don't know if it's just because it's been maybe used already. It's 6 screws on the back of the keyboard, so pretty simple here. And I think there's more inside, but I'll show you guys when we get into the internals, I should say. Standard fare so far. Can't say it's like good nor bad. I would say this is like what I expect from a keyboard. Here's the insides. Yeah, so we got to take out this like little mid-piece thing here. Oh, God damn it. Really thinking about picking one of these up. If you guys are in the market for a good keyboard, I think I think it makes sense. The OGR2 is like a very classy keyboard, so I like it. I think it works very, very well, like for people who like this aesthetic as well. So yeah, I'm into it. I like it a lot. I think it's cool. I do like it. Actually, they have some cool like little graphics on the website too. If you guys are interested in looking at some of the graphics. Well, and they actually sent a little thing with this too. Hold on. Oops. Because they have like a different USB connection option you can do for like left side stuff. Sorry, I didn't know if my name or anything was on this, but cool. Little printout of stuff here. I mean, I like this kind of stuff, so this keyboard feels pretty damn good for its price point. Yeah, if you guys want to, Manix also taking a look at the board too. But again, like here's like my take on this too. Alchemist Keyboards has done a bunch of keyboards at this point here. So there's a lot of like iterations and just learning that Alchemist has most likely done. And you can definitely see that he's done with his keyboard releases. 440 is like a pretty fun price point for this too. Like it's pretty fair for how big this thing is, and it's not a complex keyboard by any means, but it is well done. So I think 440 is completely fair for this. Yeah, there's tons of different add-ons. The EC version's really cool for this too. So, or wait, there's an electrophoresis finish? What's the Are all those colors not Eno? Oh, the beige. The beige is electro. Okay, never mind. The beige is $10 more. I didn't know that was... I don't know why I was thinking that was Anno too. It makes sense. I don't think you can Anno beige. Yeah. Fair prices for the PCBs. Fair price. Plates are, I think, like... I would price the plates $5 less, but... Yeah. Everything seems fine. Everything seems, like, pretty in order. You just have to like the type angle. I think the type angle is going to be the biggest one here. What is it, 10 or 11 degrees again? What is it? Let me see. 10 degrees. So you may hate the typing angle. That may be the only thing that some people might be like, well, I can't get behind this. I feel like there aren't many other high-end 65 boards this year other than the OGR and Manta. There was the angle that just ran. I feel like the angle's an acquired taste, though. What is this? Oh, this is a totally different bit here. Very curious to hear your thoughts on the angle of this board. I've typed on something way steeper than this. I didn't take a look at the Key 65. I heard it was okay. Angle's a boring board? Oh, dude. The angle's super basic. I think that was one of our biggest criticisms when we looked at the board. The angle, they did so many cool things for the inside of the angle. And then they kind of just like fell asleep. And they're like, yeah, no, the rest of the board is... We're going to make this super boring. Sorry, everyone. And that was basically the angle. So... I don't want to get into it just because I've already got into it. But I feel like they need to start... taking steps to differentiate their lineups of keyboards, or else it's all going to feel same and everyone's going to feel bored. Plate fasteners, pretty easy build process. Even though there's an additional piece here, you just flip it over, you screw it in, you're good to go. Oh dude, it was such a boring board. Bull said a lot of interesting things about the machining aspects of the outside. Oh, in like a bad way, or... I'm curious now what Bull said. I think the internals were really well done, but the externals, literally a snooze fest on the angle. Which is a shame. It had one cool thing about it visually, and then the rest got a little boring. Mounting points are looking really good here too. Again, this is more of a preference thing. But yeah, like... No mounting points under the spacebar for a top mount feels good. I like that. No, it was like super hard to get some of the tolerances of the corners, and the way the side sweeps into the back is hard to do. Yeah, and here's the thing. We mentioned that side sweep thing on our stream as well, right, Rar? But that's really all the board had visually that kind of set it apart from other boards. You know what I mean? I feel like... So that could be a really cool machining aspect, but then they just made everything else feel very boring, and then that particular part, you don't even get to see, you know? So it was just one of those things where it's like... What's that saying? It's like you had the power to do it, but you should have done it or something. It was just boring. And it's boring even close to other boards like the F1 V2, which also amazing internals, but boring design, but it's a cool boring. I would actually argue that it's a classy design, the F1. I just picked up a Millgeek Made 68 Ultra for a crazy price. Been pretty happy with it. Hell yeah. Millgeek makes some interesting stuff. I haven't actually taken a look. We were this close to greatness? Very close. I don't know. But I have to admit though, guys, unlike video games, we've been... I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Do you guys feel like we've been spoiled for keyboards this year? There's been some insane keyboard releases this year. Even keycaps. I feel like there's been some decent keycap releases too. Because last year I think was a decent year. This year is insane. I feel like this is like the best year for keyboards ever. At least preference-wise for me. We've had how many great 60% come out? There's just been insane keyboards this year. Insane. And it hasn't just been another year of like low-end, on purpose, more so budget. It's been like a healthy mix of everything. This already feels so nice with this plate. I guess I'll plug this in now. Although, okay, the way you would normally do this, guys, I don't know if my silicone cable will fit. It will not. Oh wait, it will, but it'll get squished and probably ruined. Okay, you can put this in. You would have to just put the cable in like this, then plug it in and then close it up. That's one of the ways to do this. I don't have the fly daughter board with me. I didn't see it. But you can also do a right side fly daughter board. I'm not going to plug it in right now because I don't want to disassemble the board just to take out the cable later to take pictures of it. So we're just going to leave it unplugged for now. But I do appreciate that there's two ways you can do this. I don't think I have any spare fly daughter boards. I don't think I have any keyboards that the daughter board was not in the package. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Manic. I'm not stressed. I don't really have a lot of keyboards with fly daughter boards. Is there a keyboard that you say is the best from the top view? I mean, there's been some really pretty looking keyboards that look really great from the top view, but like off the top of my head right now, do I own any? Not really. I like simple top views, but really nice side profiles. That's kind of like what I like. I don't have a Lagira, unfortunately. It's been nice to see so much diversity in the space. Yeah. No hate to the angle, but it definitely feels like a design of 2023 entry-level keyboard on the outside. It does. I wholeheartedly agree. Where'd I get Wob? I ordered it from Drop. I used all of my Drop credits to finally order something, and now I have no Drop credits. Ooh, okay, these switches and this board look crazy nice. Let's go, dude. Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. Gotta see a pen resting? We'll put a pen. Encore is really nice top view. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good point. Classic beige. I don't know what I'm putting on this keyboard today. My beige set. I ordered a beige set too today. I ordered 2 sets. Speaking of pen, are you getting a demo of Mode's pen? Not that I know of. I don't know. I haven't even opened the Mode box yet. No, I got Classicer. I think I was sold on that a little while ago, so I ordered it from Desk Hero. Hell yes, dude. But I literally just opened it, so. It's so pretty, damn you, 10 degrees. Oh, I love this. I think this looks so good. The carbon fiber plate's actually really cool in this. Look at the movement. So this is what I really like about plates like this. They're so well done that you still have all that nice bounce for it being a top mount, right? So this is a very nice plate. Although, you know, one suggestion that I might make that I saw on that other keyboard we did the other day, the Solar, I believe. I really like that idea of putting some sort of like force break material on the plate to kind of stop it from maybe smacking these like top parts. That was a really cool idea. Something to think about for this board. But I mean, this board's been a really easy build so far. Alright, keycaps, what are we doing? I don't have Dulce, guys. Shoshin? What do you guys think of Shoshin? No? I don't have beige. I have nothing beige. Boring Yard? I literally, dude, I don't own many beige sets. Hold on, you know what? I do have one beige set. Let me go find it. I think I have to find the keyboard it's on. It's Retro Zuyan, but I don't remember what it's on. Is Retro Zuyan okay? You guys want to use that? It's on your PC top. Oh, you might be. You're right. Let me go look. Why is all this stuff here? Oh, I was taking pictures. I don't know where I put that board though. Maybe in here. Anyone want a dog? Mine just chewed up my birthday gift I got my girlfriend. What was it? That's so sad. What happened? You gotta tell us now. Oh, Retro Zuyan's on my... Oh, man, do I want to take this off? Alright, I'll take it off for you guys. This is the problem I'm running into as well. I build things, and then I don't want to disassemble them. Like, look how good this looks. Look at this. I can put it back later. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're not wrong. Beige is boring. No you. Small price to pay for greatness. I guess facts, I guess. Sure. I'll move it over. I like boring, though. You like... I think... Okay, this is a very mild take, but I feel like there's a certain level of safety with boring. And I think boring is... Boring's nice. You better not fucking start with the type spoiling, you hear me? Okay, I won't do it. But yeah, there's like a safety with boring, you know? Was that spacebar just warped to hell? No. Wait, was it? No, it's good. It's not... I don't think it's warped. No, it's good. Oh shit, it is a little bit warped. Yeah, well. Should be fine. If it sounds weird, I'll just use another one. We'll just find a different spacebar to slap on it. I don't know, man. Sometimes you get a little warped keycap here and there. Bro has a very safe test bud. I don't want to read Anne's comments anymore. I got this from Omnitype. He sent it over. I forgot to wear it yesterday. Or the day before, but it's an electrocapacitive t-shirt. It's still preference based and nothing wrong with boring if you like it. Yeah. I just feel like when I get something boring but classy, I feel like I prefer timeless designs rather than trendy things. Obviously, I feel like a lot of us are like that. But finding the balance... Oh, dude. With the switches and everything, this is looking so pretty. But finding that balance sometimes is hard to do. This is looking so pretty, guys. I'm loving it. This is really nice. Oh, you're right. I did put 2 Bs on the board. Sorry, I'm just kind of mindlessly doing this. Let me move it all over one. Oh my god, dude. This is a great pairing. Although I do think Shoshin would have looked really good on this too. It would have taken both the accent from the case I like bright, loud colors. Okay, Gurokawa is an exception to my rule. I think it is such a pretty overall set. Alex giving himself more work taking the split space bar. Well, I'm just going to take it off for now. Oddly enough, I use granites on this one too. But I'm taking it off for now just in case I decide to put something else on this board. And then I don't want to like scramble to find, you know, where I put all the keycaps later on down the road, so. You never put keycaps on it anymore? For which one? Short shift. Goes here. Enter. Then we need backspace, which is. Am I going blind or do I not see this? Backspace, backspace. Maybe I left. See, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe I left the backspace on the. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's right here. Upside down. You're right. You're right. You're right. Does Retro Viewing come with the orange? No, these are from a different set. This is from an old ABS set called. Oh shit. I don't remember what set this is from now. It's from EPBT Oil Slick or something like that, or something or other. Vermilion, yeah, oil on vermilion, oil on vermilion. That's what it's called. Damn, you guys remember that and I don't. Should I put the orange? You guys want the orange on it? I just liked it so much paired, I just took it out of that set and put it in this one. No? I don't know, I feel like it looks kind of cool. Whatever. Whatever. What else do I need for this? I don't know. Should I put artisans here? I feel like artisans would look pretty sick. Let's grab the rest of the arrows and stuff. Re-legendables. I unfortunately don't have a lot of re-legendables left. So my re-legendable game is weak right now. It is so weak. Pen pop? I got you, bro. Wait, let me do a nicer one with the music off. Wait, that didn't count. The chunky artisan case is right here. I moved it the other day, but it's literally on my desk still. You guys can see it. I just don't have it in frame anymore because I was doing something and I need to move it. But that is like, it's such a nice artisan case. You know what? I'm gonna put tilde there.
This may be the longest you have gone without a type spoil. I am so proud of you.
I'm trying my best for you. I don't want to let you down, bro. I really don't want to let you down. I feel like if I let you down today, it just ain't it. I think I moved this one here over one. Yes. Had that in the wrong spot. When I got my Bliss Artisan tray, I got the tinted glass and missed out on the clear glass. Wait, they sold clear glass with this? I didn't know that. I want the clear glass. I hate the tinted glass. When did they do that? I don't remember even being an option. You can sand off the tint of the glass? I don't want to do that. That sounds scary. Does DK have the clear glass version? I was thinking about grabbing one. It's so nice. If you guys do plan on getting one, honestly, I loved the Bliss Artisan tray. It was so good. Still is. I shouldn't say was. It still is. Very worth the money, in my opinion. Function, and then I guess we'll put some artisans for funsies on this. I feel like this is a perfect board for that. GMK BRG round 2 and green alphas with bad seed B2s secured. Now wait for Manta to deliver. Cough cough Alex. I'm really hoping Manta goes really speedy. Really, really hoping. Artisans. What do we want to do? How many do I have? 4? That's 8. How many slots do I need? Damn it, I won't have enough of those. Hold on. Let me see what else I got. I don't know. What do you guys want to use for artisans? Americano or Machinist Manta? I would personally go with Machinist. I think Machinist is so nice. But Americano is really pretty too. Like, they're both good. You know what? Let's bring in a bunch of artisans here. I don't know. Like, what kind of color scheme do we want on this? Do we want to just go maybe like black, orange, and white artisans? That could be really cool. I can find some other ones on other things here. Yes, filming gear on Milky Yellows is definitely something I feel like makes them feel and sound better. So, here, we'll do a mix. I'll follow my heart. Let's do a mix of artisans and stuff. I don't know why this is here, but... Let your conscience be your guide. Thanks, man. See this one? This is not really an artisan, it's a novelty cap, but I designed it. It's a GMK novelty that I made for the Canada meetup. It's a bottle of maple syrup. I'm gonna put that there because it's cool. That's it. Let's put a bunch of random ones. Actually, you know what? Let's do this instead. Let's move these black ones down here. And maybe I'll throw on... Oh no, this is a really tall cap. Okay, maybe not throw on that one there. Snowman looking one. Got this cool rabbit. I need another orange one. Do I have another orange one? I don't think I do. You know, I'll just throw... We'll just do this. There we go. Cool. That's actually pretty neat, I think. I think that kind of vibes a bit. Yeah. Cool. I am vibing with that. Do you have to stall another 30 minutes so we can raid Patty? Oh yeah, she goes live in 30 minutes, right? Motorsport is kind of growing on me. I mean, it is a really nice overall color scheme for sure. I'm just going to tune the spacebar before we give this a little sound test. What do you guys think? Dude, this board's so pretty. This is such a cool board. Actually, pretty's not the right word. This board is intimidating, and I fucking love it. It is so good for that. This is empty. What am I doing? I need this one. It's a fancy business finance building. This thing would look better with the orange. Oh my god, the orange pen's so cool. Don't get me started. I wish I bought the orange one. But it wasn't a thing. Alright, granite switches. I'm going to do it without the pen first. Granite switches, carbon fiber plate, OGR2. Ooh. Look at... Do you guys see the movement on this? Okay, I do think maybe this spacebar is warped. I think I do need to swap it out. Okay, let's just see what it sounds like with the warped spacebar. Yeah, I definitely need to change the spacebar. It sounds really good though. It's a little lighter in sound profile, But I also think that's just because the sheer movement of this is... Yeah, I need to change the spacebar. Dude, this is way more warped than I thought it was. I don't think I've ever used this in a 6.25U. But look at this. You guys see like the... And it's not my desk, okay? Yeah, I just need to straighten it. I didn't know this one here was warped. That's really warped? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't really have another beige spacebar though, that's the sad thing. So I'm just gonna grab whatever here. Here, I'll just grab this color. That's a 7. Okay. I'm gonna use the one from Dandy. Hopefully this is not warped. Kinda. What the fuck? This is a little bit warped too. Oh, this is even worse. I don't use any of these 6.25U spacebars. But I can feel it wants to pop up this way here. It's it's not my desk, dude. Oh my god, bro. It's not. Let me find one that isn't bad. It's 6.25Us. 1 second. I'm sure I got something somewhere.
Since you like warp things, can you please warp time and go 26 minutes forward so I can clock out, please, and thank you.
Hey, this one's good. Look, this one's good. That's a huge difference in sound. Totally different vibe here, but... Yeah. I'm sorry, man. I don't have a non-warped beige set, I guess. Spacebar's eh. We can try some different... oh my gosh. Switches. The alphas are really, really beautiful on this, though. Actually, I like this spacebar. Yeah, I like this spacebar, guys. It has a really nice resonance to the board. I think it's very suiting and fitting of this board. I can do a cherry one just to show you guys too. Nice. Maybe something poppier. I think cherry would be the only thing that I can really think of. Milky yellow would sound exactly the same as this. Do I have a cherry switch somewhere? I do, right here. Okay. Let's see how it sounds with a cherry switch. Okay. Definitely a lot brighter with the cherry switch. I don't mind either or here. Can't go wrong with cherries though, can you? It is a crazy bouncy board. Do you guys see how soft this feels? Too much? No, this is a cherry, or not cherry, GMK spacebar. It's just not the right color because my other one's warped. Are all the plates like this? No, you can go PC and not get the super bounciness. Hold on, did I just need to reseat this switch? I like this one here more. I feel like this suits the board more. What did Manic send? Manic sent switches? This isn't a carbon fiber plate. I sent one of my Franken switches. Where is it in the box? Honestly, Manic, I don't want to show it because it has addresses everywhere. The box did not survive transit at all. There are holes in the box everywhere. I actually think some stuff may have fallen out. But it was, dude, did you get it bad? It's so terrible, this box. It is literally broken everywhere. There's holes everywhere on the box. Here, let me kind of show you guys. There's no addresses here. This is how the box got sent. This is the side of the box. This is how it looks. So I'm sure shit fell out of that. 110%. I'm sure, dude. God damn. Yeah, that box fell apart, dude. This is granite plus carbon fiber. I think... Let me take another. I like how full the alphas are with these switches. So these switches aren't the brightest switches in the world, but they are very full sounding, which is nice. Shortly, thank you so much for the tier 3, man. I appreciate it.
Looking beautiful today.
Me? That's you, bro. Thank you so much, Shortly. I appreciate your 10 months of being here, dude. Yeah, I like this. I wonder how the carbon fiber would sound with a little bit of foam underneath. If you wanted to get rid of some of the resonance. These spacebars are bending. Just bending on their own would be... Wait, this one? I mean, I don't know. This is just not right, this one here. I can't tell if those are GMK caps. Yeah, okay, let me re-explain. This is the one that this is actually for this set. Unfortunately, this one here has a bit of a warp to it. Look. It doesn't sound good because it does this. And actually because this is a really bouncy board as well, it's like getting accentuated. There's a fix, you just have to straighten it, which I didn't know this one here was warped before stream. Not something I check. But yeah, I gotta fix it. Just heat it up with, I usually heat it up with a hairdryer or something, or a heat gun. Very like lightly, and then I just put a book on top. But yeah, this one's not warped. It's also a GMK one. Here, let me show you guys the example here. This is non-warped. Nice, right? Right? It doesn't sound bad. And then we put on the warped one. See how it sounds rattly? Hear the difference? Yeah. It sounds terrible. It's just the warped spacebar. Can't do nothing about it. You just gotta fix it and then put it back in and that's it. This would sound perfect on the old desk. Sounds like one of Anit's builds. I agree. It does sound like most of Anit's builds. Try that with hot water, but they cool down so fast. Yeah, that's why I use a hairdryer and then I quickly put a book on top or something. But yeah, I think this board sounds pretty good. If you are a fan of a little bit of resonance, you're in for a treat. Let's go back to the cherry. Show you guys to the cherry again. Cherry nice on this. I think cherry works really well for the spacebar here. Although I do love these alphas. I feel like this is a bit loud. I might have to actually, what I'd probably do in this case is put a little bit more lubricant on the cherry switch just to tone it down a little bit here. Yeah, the NK Classic Blue is a good choice. Hold on, let me go grab one. Because they're a little louder than the granite switches. Is it as heavy as it looks? It has some weight to it. I wouldn't say this is the heaviest keyboard in the world, so classic blue. There it is. Classic blues are more in line with the cherry switches. Yeah, I think this actually works a little bit better. If you want to do the alphas a little bit more deep. It's not rattly. You know what if you might think it is? I don't think this is rattly at all. It's just the plate. It just might feel rattly or something. It's not though. This sounds flatter? Maybe. Nothing compared to the Death Star control panel you built a few weeks ago? Oh, that was fun. Here, let's try Milky Yellow too. Let's try everything. Throw a B1, I'm scared. Would you be willing to document your process in unwarping the bar? Okay, the reason I'm going to say maybe to this is because I feel like there's a danger in doing so and I don't want anyone to get hurt. This is too loud. Damn, these are loud. Maybe I need to. Actually, no, this is a nice match. Is it? I don't know. Maybe this is too much like the cherry. Yeah, I think the bottom of this one here is a bit different. A bit louder in my opinion. I need to go with a full Milky. I have warp space by myself and I've been avoiding fixing it. Okay, I'll maybe document it then. You guys are convincing me very slowly. I'll document it. Although, I'm going to put a bunch of warnings ahead of time. I will put a crap ton of warnings. Wait, why did I get another switch out for? Oh well. Put this back. Alright, let's see how this sounds one more time. I don't know, I really like the board. Maybe I overlooped one of those switches. This sounds way different. Sounds way different. Yeah, maybe that one there I put too much lube on. These I'm using for the Encore tomorrow. That's why I did these. It's like pingy. The board? I mean, it's at resonant. I don't think it's pingy. Because do you guys want to hear foam on the board too? I don't think you get foam with the board though. It's very resonant. Its spacebar is pingy? Guys, I am going to be honest with you. I would tell you guys if this is pingy. Here, let's open it up one more time. It sounds rattly. I mean, maybe we need to tighten up something here. I'm not hearing that, but honestly, my microphone's way more sensitive. So let's see. I'm not the crazy guy about resonance and I got nothing. Or I'm the crazy guy about resonance and I got nothing. Okay, let me open it up. We'll figure it out right now. Vincent, don't kill me. I don't hear much at all. Just putting an order in for Milky Yellows. There's a difference between those and Milky Yellow Pros. Oh boy. I need to look at all the names again because now I don't remember. Let's see. I only hear resonance. So the best way we're going to learn about this is if I just take out the board and then just tap it while it's on the, what's it called? Thing here. Yeah, the clip-ins are clipped in. only thing I can think of, the only thing is there's a lot of contact here. So hear that? When I run my finger over it? This is the only thing I can think of that might be causing a bit of rattling, because there's only 2 screw points on the bottom. Again, you guys might be hearing something I'm not hearing right now. I'd have to play back the video. So you might be hearing this. I'm going to do something. We're going to force break it. And let's see. Again, I want to be clear. I don't know. I'm not hearing anything. Let's just try this and then see where it goes. Let me get some stickers. Oh, I turned off the music. Force break stickers. Let's move the camera. Do I have any? I got some right here. This doesn't come with this though, so just so you guys know. I feel like I can hear it in the center of the alphas. You may be right. It could just be vibrating against the metal. I'm sure if this does the trick, I'll play it back. Because again, this microphone, I love this mic because this mic picks up so much stuff that I don't normally hear. Everyone's hearing is different, by the way. I just want to also point this out too, because there are some people who don't believe me on this. Everyone's hearing is different. You guys might be able to hear certain frequencies maybe I'm not hearing. Or maybe my microphone's picking them up and accentuating them, but that's the cool thing about sound, right? But I'm sure if this does work, I'm sure Canon Keys would be open to putting in stickers or something. Project, thank you so much for 14 months, man. Olge Alex Ears. Okay there, buddy. We need to chill out with that one. I am not Olge. Not yet anyways. I'll let you guys know when I get to that point. I benefit from having crappy hearing. It's called end of the day hearing, okay? It's kind of just where I'm at right now. All right, let's just put one more sticker here. Actually, let's cut this sticker in half. I don't think I want to waste too many stickers on this. These adhesives are usually pretty simple to make. I'm waiting on for my key called 0. I'm going to pair it with my brand new GMK Kaiju Round 1. Ooh, very nice. With warning and space kit. Nice. Which switches should I use for a low-pitched thocky sound? Full milky yellows are great for like thocky. Any of those new Key Geek like Cheese V2s, those are extremely deep. Maybe a Key Geek switch. Maybe you guys are onto something there. Honestly, I'm kind of glad you guys pointed that out then. Much better. Is this the right screw? I think it is. Noticeable difference? See, guys, good thing you pointed it out. I would have not... Wrong screw. What the hell screw is this for, then? Oh, is this for the bottom of the case? My bad. How difficult is it to un-mil-max a PCB? I've never un-mil-maxed a PCB. Literally sounds no different at all. I'll see. I don't know. I'm only basing it off me tapping the aluminum right now. We'll see if it sounds any different at all. But I have headphones on right now, so I can't really hear very well. And music running, so. W hearing chat? Kind of W hearing. Where's the last screw? Oh no, there's no other screw for this. I wonder too then, if you need... Hold on. I feel like you'd probably want to force break this then too. Because, okay, I don't mean to make this like a lesson, but what I've found, and even in helping design the Manta and other stuff that I've done over the last few years, is when you have really large flat planes of surface like this that all contact each other, what happens is if something isn't straight, it tends to vibrate like that. That's the sound you want to hear. That's what could be happening, and that creates sometimes like a pinging noise. I'm going to try not force breaking the top for now. I think the top should be fine because it has equal screwing points. The reason why I brought up it might be the bottom part was because it... Here, let me show you guys one more time. The reason why I thought, okay, maybe it's this part is because, see how there's no screw over here? So this potentially could have been rattling near the spacebar. So I think this was the problem piece for what you guys may have heard. Let's see. Alex, it's so good to see you. I've been out of town all week. Squirrel, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing great. I'm doing pretty good. Where have you been? What were you doing out of town? Let's see. Force break the mic next. Who said that? Who's singing that right now? Whereabouts did you get that teal bull thing? Oh, from Bull. Literally from a guy named Bull. What is force breaking? So, to better explain what force breaking is, it's kind of just, I guess, the term it's been coined. It's essentially adding some sort of buffer to help. Like, okay, that tapping noise I showed you guys only occurs when there's small gaps in between pieces of metal. Okay? It should sound like this. If there's no gaps, it'll sound like a full solid object. If there's a little bit of a gap, it vibrates and makes a sound. When you're putting a piece of pour-on foam or just foam or even a piece of tape, it not only helps fill that gap so it doesn't create a tapping noise. Like this is fine. There's no tapping noise here. So it will help create a buffer. And then it also helps absorb some of that like nasty vibration from metal happening to metal. So do you guys hear a difference? To me, this sounds exactly the same. It could be like literally my ears are not hearing exactly what you guys are hearing. The very slight background ping is gone. I worry I might be losing my hearing then. Maybe I just can't hear this certain frequency. This is concerning. This is concerning. This is concerning to me. Guys, he's cooked. Wash streamer. Take a seat behind Teja. Wow.
Force break this, force break that. How about you come force break my lips perchance you handsome alexot love alexot pog alexot shifty eyes alexot pause alexot ha.
Excuse me? What happened? Okay, final thoughts on the board. I love the design. I think AKB, James cooked on this. I love it. It's a classic looking board. You got, I mean, you have a pen rail. Price is, I think, very nice for this as well. I like the mounting style. It is an extremely soft typing experience. If you want to, I think the polycarbonate plate will be a lot better for people who don't want this crazy amount of bounce. Because remember what I showed you guys around the carbon fiber plate? But I like this. I think this is a really fun typing experience. It's kind of unique these days. You don't really get a crap ton of typing experiences like these days. Especially for a top mount, which is crazy nice. The front height, the effective front height is 21. We can find out the actual front height for you guys though. That matters. Although it's going to be really low because it has a cherry lip. Let me grab my... Let me go find them. The building experience, super straightforward. I have nothing to say about the building experience. Perhaps Cannon Keys can consider offering... Actually, I'll find it in a second. Perhaps Cannon Keys can consider offering some stickers just to force break it if people are having a pinging issue. Again, I didn't hear that. But if you guys are saying... you know, you guys are wanting that, then I guess that makes sense. But AKB said the PC is actually stiffer and he enjoyed the inversion of expectations. I mean, I get that completely because of all the flexy areas, like the leaf spring areas of the carbon fiber plate, which I thought was really fun. So it's a nice board though. It is a super nice board. Yeah, you probably just use masking tape at that point. How are you guys feeling about it? You have to like... Okay, I will say this. The sound profile, you have to like a bit of resonance. Because I don't think this comes with foam at all. I'm sure you can just buy your own foam. No. No, it doesn't. So you have to like a bit of resonance. Because this board will have a bit of resonance. You can hear it on the alphas. I mean, these are a very full sounding switch, but... Yeah, you'd have to like a little bit of resonance in this board, but I think that's what gives it character, you know? We are gaslighting you. Honestly, I hope you guys aren't gaslighting me. I'd absolutely build it with a PC plate though. My usual preference is PC plate on top mount. So if this was up to me completely, I would have built this PC. But it is really nice as is too with the carbon fiber. Carbon fiber top mount is not usually my my playing cards, you know? What about custom PP plate? Yeah, that might be pretty fun for this too, honestly. But this is nice. Cannon Keys, really cool offering from them. Definitely go pick it up. James killed it with this. Show you guys all the board too. Let's go over all the pieces here. There's that side profile. Look at that thing. Look at this thing. I love the look of this board. I think it is a perfectly classy... I mean, the sticker will make this bottom pop too. It's nice. Orange really pops with the body color. Yeah, I still think Shashin would have been a sick choice for this. Because I don't have Dolch, but Shashin would have been crazy nice. Thank you, Mamba. Ooh, such a slippery desk pad. I still think I would go with the other colorway, the brown colorway. I think it's so nice. The weight of the keyboard is 2.9 kilos unbuilt. And I imagine with the rest of the parts, you're probably looking at like 3.2-ish. 3.3. Fool's Dolch looks sick. Yeah, I would definitely get that. Okay, everybody. That's pretty much the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed and this was helpful. Again, I think I had a very good experience with this board. There's nothing really I'd sit here and criticize on it. Like, I really don't think so. Maybe the only thing I'd criticize is perhaps add another screw point to that mid frame. Perhaps. Like, maybe that would actually make sense. It shouldn't affect the typing experience at all. But if you add that one extra screw point on the inside, it might eliminate any of that weird rattling that people were saying they were hearing. And you wouldn't need to use any sort of force brakes. But very nice board. Very nice board. Oh, that's me in the background. Very nice board. Oh my god, why is it doing that? There we go. Okay. No, we're not doing another one. I'm going to be streaming in tomorrow anyway, so we're going to raid Patty because she's building a Manta right now. Let's go raid Patty. Ending? I thought you said edging. I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Oh, this does not plug in. I'm also going to go round up some of my 6.25 views and see if I can unwarp them. Not tonight, but tomorrow. And I'll see if I can record that and show you guys too. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Honestly, that's not crazy for how fat this thing is. It's not super heavy because I don't think there's anything other than aluminum here you're not really getting. Like, this is strictly thick pieces of aluminum. But very, very fun board. I even like the fact that you can pick and choose whether you want a left aligned cable or a right aligned cable. I think that's also really, really fun. So, cool. I like this board. All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow around 9 p.m. And see ya, everyone. Love you and take care. You better sleep well, by the way. You better.